Many English learners see the words amid or amidst, but they are often unsure how to use them correctly. Are they the same as among? Or do they sound more formal? In this episode, we'll clearly understand what amid and amidst mean and when they are used. Welcome back to our Prepositions and Position Words series. In the previous episode, we learned towards, which shows direction without a rival. Today, we'll learn amid and amidst, which are formal words used to describe something surrounded by other things. Amid and amidst mean in the middle of or surrounded by many things. The focus is not on exact position, but on being surrounded on all sides. For example, he stood amid the crowd. This shows he was surrounded by people on all sides. Among is very common in everyday English. Amid and amidst are more formal and often used in writing, news, or serious speech. The meaning is similar, but the style is different. We often use amid for situations. She remained calm amid the chaos. This shows calmness surrounded by disorder. We also use it for surroundings in nature. The house stood amid tall trees. This shows the house was surrounded by trees. A common mistake is adding of after amid. We say amid the crowd, not amid of the crowd. For example, a candle burned amid the darkness. This shows light surrounded by darkness. To remember this easily, think of being surrounded. If something is in the middle of many things, especially in formal English, use amid or amidst. Now that the meaning is clear, let's move into daily life sentence examples. As we go through them, notice how amid and amidst always show surrounding conditions or environments. Let's start with the people example. He spoke amid the crowd. This shows he was surrounded by listeners. Now, let's look at place. The village lies amid the mountains. The mountains surround the village. Let's move to situations. She studied amid the noise. This shows difficulty around her. Now consider nature. A flower bloomed amid the rocks. It is surrounded by stones. Let's look at serious situations. They worked amid heavy smoke. This shows surrounding danger. Now imagine emotions. He smiled amid sadness. The feeling exists around him. Let's move to travel. The ship sailed amid rough waves. The waves surround it. Now, consider social moments. The child laughed amid friends. This shows friendly surroundings. Let's look at abstract use. The decision was made amid confusion. This shows surrounding uncertainty. Finally, here's a strong example. The flag stood amid the ruins. This shows contrast and surrounding damage. Let's recap. Amid and amidst are formal prepositions used to show that something is surrounded by people, objects, or situations. They are common in writing and serious speech. That's how we use amid and amidst. They help express surrounding conditions clearly and formally. In the next episode, we'll learn upon, a literary preposition often used instead of on. Keep watching and continue mastering English step by step.